is a first for a comedian. I came here late tonight instead of getting here early because I wasn't depressed and I was actually at the gym getting exercise instead of feeding my sorrows with fast food and frozen burritos. So that's actually real life here, folks. Another real life thing is, anybody ever sell stuff on Craigslist? Bicycles, skateboards, surfboards, ex-wives, nothing? Okay. Well, I sell comic books on Craigslist sometimes, and you run into a few crazy people. I'm not talking about comic book nerds like Big Bang dorks or Sheldon types, but straight up like loony bin escapee crazies. And one guy, I got a phone call. I had already sold the comics to another collector, and I got a phone call 5 days later saying that I bought from Billy the Kid, the cowboy gunslinger, his collection that I've had in my possession for 3 years, and he demanded he's going to the police with the fact that he has my number and he now knows where I live and where to get me. And I think I sold comics to the guy, someone with the same name who brought his girlfriend to buy comics from me before at my house. I think it can't be the same guy. Someone who had a girlfriend who collects comics and was athletic and goes jogging on the weekend to tell me, but his voice sounded the same and the name was the same. Hopefully it's a different psychopath. But it's like, hello, this is Adrian, little kid's voice. Like, oh, hi, do you have the heavy metal comics still? Oh no, I just traded those, it's gone, sir. Sorry about that. Well, I'm really sorry because you stole them from me. You got them from Billy the Kid. And said, okay, well, don't prank. What is this, a prank call? Like, why are you calling me like this? You're an adult man. No, it's not a prank call. I'm pissed you stole from me those comics. Well, this is harassment, sir. Can I get your name and your number? Adrian. What's your number? Oh, I'm going to go to police with your number. That's pretty much a day in the life of Brent Goodman. Yeah. Let's see. There's always a lot of girls staring at me at the gym, and I often look over and thinking well, I hit on this girl before. She rejected me. Why would she be staring at me if she blocked me on Facebook in real life? And I'm thinking well, maybe the fact that I'm juggling fire and on a unicycle might increase my chances that she stares a little bit. But then when I think about it, when I look at myself, I think outside the box. If I was at the gym and had an opportunity to stare at this guy, of course I would. I wouldn't take my eyes off myself. I'm not just saying that as a narcissistic comedian. I really believe all that. But in real life, when I actually just do, when I phone it in on the line and I don't bullshit people about a Roger Rabbit version of myself, cartoon character or Looney Tunes version of myself on the internet, and I tell people the truth that I'm just collecting comics and selling comics, argue with my parents, or just trying get healthy at the gym, and even though I eat the crappy food, just work it out. It doesn't get a lot of female fans to return back to my website. When I write 30-page love letters to anonymous girls that don't even exist, or a composite of 20 hot girls together, then I get 100 views from them a day. So it's if you play the part that they want, the boogeyman, the guy they love to hate, they're always back for more. They're just okay, I didn't pass the teaching credential program, but I'm trying to work on other things in life. You get one view that day, and it's just from some hacker in Bolivia or something like that, or Brazil or Malaysia or something who just wants to see your bank account or social security number. Obviously he's not stealing my comedy jokes. His life would go even worse downhill for a hacker. I guess it's called phishing. It's not trolling, but phishing or something like that. Let's see what else I got. Actually, a lot of girls at the gym are really athletic, and so it's very hard to chase after them. So I'm not as strong as some of these females. So when I try to talk to them, they're already running. So I get a lot of good exercise that way, but not a lot of numbers, except for when the police are calling my phone to question me. I had the cops call me before. I knew this one girl, and her boyfriend disappeared. And so they thought I was involved somehow because I liked her and she was a little skeptical of me. So the cops called me in for questioning and they wanted to know my boyfriend destroyer techniques. Okay. See, stuff like that. If I joke about stuff like that, I get views from hot girls. I had supermodels on Facebook, or I see something some hot girl and something Too Many Cooks, whatever. One of those hot girls. Add them on Facebook in real life, and sometimes they will add you, sometimes they won't. The more girls you hit on, the more girls you hit on Facebook. Thank you. The more girls you hit on Facebook, the more success you had of them actually pressing the friend add button and hitting your like button on some of your posts eventually. But when you stop doing it at all and you just try to work on your daily life and not your fantasy life, and almost none of them have you. I have like girls doing butt shots and selfie cleavage shots. I'm hitting the like button for because I feel sorry for them. I'm left thinking like they want validation, but then it turns out I don't even remember when or where I added them. They're not really a Facebook friend in real life. If they were talking to you for a few conversations before a few years ago about their cousin or their boyfriend or whatever, and then they change their last name of their stage name changes to like, I assume a guy's last name, they never want to announce they had kids or got married because then all their male fan base leaves. And I've actually seen it happen. If they start showing wear and tear like around crow's feet around the eyes, they can be just as cute as they were at age 28, but once they start doing the mid-30s thing, it's like leftover food in the fridge. That pizza still might taste as good 3 days old, but it's starting to be like, I don't know about this. So that's what happens to a lot of them when they hit the mid-late 30s, and they never announce. It's like a kill. It'll kill a bikini modeling career if you're not famous. Unless you marry a football star, it'll kill their career if guys think they don't have a chance of her because she has kids and got married. So I see them like girls I've known on Facebook go from like 1,000 likes and guys hitting on them right and left to like 40 likes and one guy saying fantastic, good for you. Just because she got old and stayed with her boyfriend. It's like you should encourage them to have functional lives, but a lot of times like no, we like guys like myself like the runaway trains the best is what's sexy. The ones who sleep with married rap stars, married sports stars, those are the ones that I don't like plastic surgery, but if they'll do that just to get people to pay attention to them, they're more vulnerable than me up on stage as a comedian. It's like, okay, I can relate to that. But in real life, I actually got a date, a pending date this weekend, or I'm looking forward to, from someone mature, intelligent, and good looking, and I'm absolutely terrified. I'm not terrified about being up on stage blabbing about myself or fears or crazy people on Craigslist. But if you say someone is actually going to go out with you and you have to know what to do, it's like having a heart attack. It's like as if you ate 10 Denny's hamburgers and just like decide to go for a jog. Your heart would burst. Okay, so what can I end with? Bitches be crazy. It's a new joke, guys. Bitches be crazy. I know this one girl, and she thinks she's number one just because she won the Westminster Dog Show last year. And her fear is not even real, it's just the weave and extensions. I know, worked at the gym today, but those are for meatheads who laughed. Alright, thanks guys, this is Brent Goodman.